Shalom. First and foremost, trying to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. It's going to be centered around the topic of these average everyday men are fed up with these women. Okay, the tables have turned against you women, especially you women of the tribes. Okay, because you're gonna suffer, the most. All right, when this rug pull happens, all women are gonna suffer. But you so-called Black, Latina, Native American women, you're gonna suffer the most because everybody already hates the Black woman. Okay, and that sentiment is growing amongst the Northern Kingdom as well. Well, when it comes down to, their women, because their women look up to so-called Black women. So that evil black nigger bitch culture and mentality, has infected the minds of, all the women of the tribes. Okay. I was listening to this one Jake talk, man. He was pretty much venting. And he was going in about, how he got to sell his house. He's 4 years from retirement, but his woman is an absolute demon. Okay? And he knows that if he ends it, he's going to lose everything. He's going to lose his house. He's going to lose all that he worked for. Okay? He had a kid with her, so the family's going to be broken up. Okay? And this bitch don't want to listen. Got friends that are single and disrespectful towards him, and his wife supports him. Meanwhile, Jake paying all the bills. Jake supporting this bitch through life. Her friends, ain't shit. Okay, single, demons, chaotic, right? And they want her to be just like they is, because misery love company, and whores hate wives, right? They hate marriageable women because they know that they're tainted. So they try to taint, the woman or the wife as well. And these women, man, they eat it up and they fall for it. Why? Because, we live in a society where our women have been given over to the mind of Satan. Okay? This is Genesis 3 and 4. And the serpent said unto the woman, yea, Salakia. And the woman said unto the serpent, and the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die. For the Most High knoweth, that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil, right? And this is what Esau has told, the woman, right? And this is going all the way back to the garden, okay? That this covenant was made between her and the serpent, okay, which is Esau Edom. Okay, this is before, he went by the name Edom, right? But him and, our women have always had that understanding, that covenant, and now you see it, okay? You don't need a man. You could build a society and a system to where women are supported in this foundation, Women have been made more valuable than men. Okay? What does it say in the scriptures? A woman shall compass a man, a new thing in the earth. Okay, because this is, it, it's always been elements of this, but not on this level. Okay, you got women straight up, having their way. This Jake sounded very distraught, man. You could tell that was, he even said, he said, I ain't getting no sleep last night. Man can't even sleep because his woman is that much of a fucking demon, you know? Which is crazy. This is Sirach 25 and 17. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth, right? She coming in an evil, bad spirit, okay? Taking your energy, all right? You were in a good mood. Now all of a sudden you seen this bitch. Now, your stomach hit the ground because you already know it's finna be some bullshit. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly, right? Because he knows. Damn, here goes this bitch. And in this society, you really bound to her once you sign those marital certificates, right? You become bound to this woman, and she has all the leverage. Because when you get a divorce, she's getting a house. If you got kids, she's getting child support. Okay? She's getting spousal support. And she's getting public sympathy. Meanwhile, Jake, lose everything, got to go back and get it all while being handicapped at the same time. And of course, it's not just Jake, because Esau falls victim to this too. Okay, but, Jake already don't got shit. All right? In this society, our women have been turned against us to be used as weapons. And they obey Satan well, man. They are very, very good weapons to be, exact. Okay? They are unrelenting. This whole ain't our woman, feminist fucking propaganda campaign that's been pushed on generation after generation after generation, each form getting more and more extreme. Now we're seeing the fruits of it. Okay, you go out and look at these women, man. They are fucking nutcases. They don't want to listen. You can't tell them shit. Okay? And they view you as a fucking subordinate. All right? If you're not her boss, that is, if you don't fit in her mind what, a real man should be, she's gonna have absolutely no respect for you. Because a lot of the times she might have a higher position than you. So that, you gotta, that plays a part. Because in this society, goddamn, a woman, everything that you want to do as a man, she can also do, and she'll probably have more of a chance to do it. She can fail fucking time after time after time again, and nobody's gonna say shit. Let you fucking let you fail one time. Let something go wrong, and it's not even your fault, but you just to blame. You out of there. Some can be blatantly wrong. This bitch can come in and literally start a fucking hostile work environment just because of this bitch's attitude and, the shit that she's doing. Nobody says nothing. Because it's her world and you just living in it. Okay? They don't get told shit. They can miss a week of work just because they started a cycle. Right? So, the game's rigged. The jig is up. She got a full-time job and get child support and be on Section 8. Shit is crazy. This is it's Micah 7:10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. We said unto me, where is Yahweh Shema Shai, thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the street, right? So the Lord's going, he's going to eradicate all of that. He's going to take down all that protection, those hedges in which you sought refuge, in, right? From this world, right? Because these women are very protected, very privileged. But everybody's starting to see through the bullshit, and they're isolating themselves because they standing even stronger on it. You got women out here silly enough to try to go out and get a, here it is, you have a man. And they think it's something better out there because they've been indoctrinated by social media, okay? Telling them that what they get ain't enough, which is wicked, And even if she is a virgin, let's say you do have a virgin, her mind isn't a virgin. This is Babylon. They've been taught all type of shit about fucking, the alphabet people, okay, about what's moral and what's immoral. And a lot of those things don't even add up. It can be perfectly moral to a woman to kill a baby, right? But let you want to have more than one woman. Now all of a sudden, you're the most immoral person in the world. This place is backwards. It's Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear to my speech. Right, hear this message because this is concerning you in particular. And guess what? It's not good news, man. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Right, destroying families, legacies, by making up lies and allegations and, all type of shit. Bitch get rejected. Now all of a sudden she filing reports against you because you didn't like her. Right? But she can reject all day long. Okay? And it's not supposed to be an issue. You're supposed to just come back better. Right? But let you do it, man. They can't take it. They can't take a no for an answer. Right? They've never been rejected. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Right, because the Lord's going to strip you of all your hedges, man. Whether that's child support, Section 8, food stamps, EBT, WIC, all that shit. Even men, these simps, they're in few number, man. These faggots, homosexuals, right? They're no longer even with you. They were only an ally because you benefited them at the time, but now shit, damn near all these niggas gay. So they don't need you no more, right? They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Right, you're gonna miss the days that you're in right now. You're gonna understand how privileged and entitled you were, and how good that you had it, and you didn't even take advantage of it. Instead, you used it for wickedness, right? Because these women have an edge, man. If you had a woman that was down for you, man, a lot of things wouldn't be so bad, But they just want to be demons. They make it worse, right? But hey, that's the Lord having them serve their purpose. But the Lord is, he's about to get these bitches, man. These wicked ones, okay, the good ones, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to guide them towards a man of the Lord, one of the elect. But you evil bitches are going to get rejected, and you're going to get, you're going to get everything that you've been putting out there. So you're going to get it twofold, man, in what's coming. So with them, give all praise and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Shem Rakak Wadash, Wa Abba Baba, and DTA, DTN.